So I meant to tell you that when you start to see the things that you really want in your life, like, um, let me think anyway. So when you start to see the things that you really want in your life, that you desire, right? Like you're like, oh my gosh, you've been praying for, like what that other people have, or like it may pop up randomly, like in your feed. Well, when you think about stuff and stuff comes up, that's kind of like that whole mind thing that they're doing on the air. But when you start to just see it, like when you're out and about, and you're like, man, like God, I know that like this, I'm gonna have this, and that, or this is like the things that I desire. And when you start to see like other people have it, like it's not, it's letting you know like it is like it's coming into your reality, because you won't be able to see something unless you've seen it in your mind's eye first. And the thing about it is, it's so exciting, because when you like start to feel it, like when you drift off to sleep, like Neville Goddard talked about, like when you drift off to sleep and you get into this feeling, the Bible talks about it, like say those things that are not as though they were. Like you have to like really know, you have to feel it, you have to believe it, right? Like there is just law of attraction. Like the stuff is okay, like quantum, like it's real, right? But what I'm trying to say is, when you get into that state, whatever you believe, when you get into that state of knowing, the feeling like you believe, but when you trust, you have to get into your subconscious mind. Like you have to know, you have to believe in God. Says, He will give you your heart's desires, but you have to put your trust in Him. You have to trust the Lord, delight in the Lord, commit thy way to the Lord, wait patiently, and He will bring it to pass. And know that God is here, that God is working, that God has amazing, abundantly, above all that we can ask, hope for, or think. So the thing is that when we put our mind to something that is good without causing harm to anyone, and we want the best for ourselves and for others, and when we can see it and we can just imagine and visualize it, it's coming. It's like really, really coming. And it's like so cool, because you're like, oh my gosh, I was just thinking about that. Like, that's what I want. Like, that is really like with my prayers. And I just seen so and so have it. I just seen so and so, like, literally, like, I just drove by and I saw the exact thing that I was praying for, the exact thing. And it's just like, oh, what a coincidence. Well, really, it's not a coincidence. It's just showing you, like, the preview of what you're getting ready to have in your life. It's just coming in reality. See, it takes time. Once you say something, you got to plant the seed, right? Like you get seed time, harvest, seed time, harvest. You can't put a seed in the ground and go pick it back up. Like I did a number on, if you see the number 316, it reminds me of John 3:16. And also, when I was seeing that number, that sign, that synchronicity, it was also letting me know, like, you can't put a seed in the ground, right? And then like wait for like, you know 15 days and then go pull it up to see if it's growing, because then you destroy everything. When you put that seed in the ground, it is seed, it needs time, and then it needs to harvest. So when you have that thought, when you have that reality, when you have that feeling of, look, I know that this is what God's promises, I know that I can have these things, I believe it in my heart, you know and when you hold on to what it is that you know, because we're supposed to have every good thing from the Father with heaven and lights gives this to us. And the thing is that when you see it, and when it comes closer and closer to your reality, it's just like God is showing you, like, yo, this is yours. Like, this is possible. Like, this is for you. And so I just been seeing some amazing, beautiful things that it's just confirmation for me, and I know it's got to be confirmation for you. So if the things that you have been seeing, that you have been visualizing, it doesn't even matter if your best friend has it, if your neighbor, if a person that you really may not see eye to eye with at this time has it, or is manifesting, or it's just showing those things. And you just have to know, if you have been able to now physically see it in your vicinity, that means um, just whether it's on a poster on TV, while you're walking, while you're moving, in a book, in a conversation, you hear people talking about it, whatever it may be, it is like coming near. And it's not just something I say, this is by experience. Like, I have not only seen things, I know that I have visualized things just exactly how I wanted it. And and I say exactly how I wanted it, and I prayed over it, and and I brought it to God, and I got exactly what I wanted, and I just had to praise and glorify God, because I wanted to make sure that this is something that, first of all, God says yes to, because many are the plans of a man's heart, right? And then I had to make sure that, I was ready to receive and prepare. So I put that seed, that time, and that harvest. I did the work. I put in the work. I did what I needed to do. I trusted God. I visualized. I believed, and I said those things that are not of those they were, and it manifested. Manifested. So just know that if you're seeing these things, if they're coming up in conversation, if they're whatever it is that you're seeing, just know that it is near. I don't need to go into those details because, listen, you know what it is. You know what it is. In general, it could be a car, it could be a home, it could be a new job, it could be a relationship, it could be your finances turning around. It could be, you're finally getting that promotion. It can certainly be, you're starting a family. It can be you moving across the world, and it could be you starting off just really walking into your gifts and your talents, and you're starting to see people actually doing what you want to do, having what you want to have, and loving it. When you start to see it, look, I'm just excited. Like when you start to see when you start to see it, when you start to see it, when you start to see it, you better believe it. You better believe it. You... Okay, that's it. Y'all, I'm just telling y'all, like, yo, like for real, for real. So get ready. TDJs, get ready, get ready, get Okay, I'm done. All right, my name is Tanisha Portier. I'm a global innovator for the 21st century. So I know, feel, see, say, touch, taste, believe that I am here to create. I'm here to cultivate my natural gifts and talents by first starting off by helping healing myself, my family, and then the world. So wherever you are, whether it's morning, noon, or night, I am blowing kisses to the globe. My new book, Power Soul, okay? Power Soul is out. I'm dropping a link here so that you can get the pre-sale copy if you haven't, or get my book, y'all. Like, support you, right? Power Soul, or you might get the autograph copy. Just let me know. The link is going to be down there so you can get it in the description. And if you want one-on-one coaching, let me know. Like, I really want to help you to tap into your gifts. So Power Soul is all about awakening your gifts, igniting your purpose, and manifesting your dreams. So if you're ready to help, to unlock what God has put inside of you, if you're ready to get to the next level, if you're ready to see yourself the way God sees you, and you need that guidance, that support, listen, let's connect. Like, why are you waiting? Like, it's 2023, like 2024 and 25. You still watching this video and you ain't made no moves? Do you really want it? Like, let's go. So, okay. So, yes, all right. I want you to have a wonderful, beautiful day. Stay positive. If you have ever been having negative thoughts, reach up and pull up a positive one. Say a prayer, stay lifted. Pray for those, that may be having challenging times. And even if you're having challenging times, I just pray that your spirit is lifted and that you have a beautiful, wonderful rest of your day and that you smile for no reason at all. All right. I love you. And again, smile.